Cravings. Are you getting them? Are you feeling like you want like an ice cream sundae and chocolate chip cookies and pretzels and chips and hamburgers and chicken nuggets and pizza like all the time? Cravings is kind of like just like supposed to be a normal part of pregnancy, right? Like, you know that every pregnant woman has cravings. Do you have cravings? Because I didn't really have cravings. And I think that the only reason I didn't have cravings was because of this one particular thing that I made sure to do during my entire pregnancy for both pregnancies. Because I knew that this one thing is something that is just something about the body, that it's the way that we are even when we're not pregnant, that it's just the way the body works. And I knew that if I could control this one thing, it would help me tons with cravings. Now I will tell you one thing. There are some cravings that I do believe happen during pregnancy, but those aren't necessarily those cravings that you're thinking about. You know, not the ice cream cravings, pizza cravings. It's cravings like when you're like, oh, I need some red meat, or oh, I need some fruit, or I need some orange juice. Sometimes those cravings are your body telling you it needs certain nutrients. Our bodies are so amazing. I mean, pregnancy in itself is like the most amazing thing, right? Well, our bodies are so smart, and sometimes when we get those cravings for normal foods, it's your body telling you it needs those nutrients. So when you get those, go ahead and listen to your body, okay? But there are some cravings that you can prevent, and you want to prevent them, because giving into those cravings is what makes the weight pile on and on and on and on. Listen, if you were eating normal, like how you normally eat, maybe like a few like bigger, like a little bit of a bigger serving of like the regular healthy normal food you eat, you wouldn't gain, you know, women wouldn't gain 50, 60, 70, 80 pounds during pregnancy. They'd gain 25 to 35 pounds during pregnancy, which is normal. But we don't, because we give in to those cravings. We use pregnancy as an excuse to eat stuff we probably wouldn't if we weren't pregnant. So today I want to share that with you. This one tip, this one thing that I made sure to apply during both my pregnancies that helps me literally not have any cravings. And that's really one of the reasons why I attribute only gaining 20 pounds during my pregnancies, both my pregnancies, because that's all I gained, and I was able to lose it super fast. That and well, exercise, of course, but you know, diet is really important, especially during pregnancy. So I want to share that tip with you. But before I do, I just want to introduce myself in case we haven't met yet. I'm Michelle Marie, and I've been a fitness and health coach for almost 20 years. I have worked with celebrities, I have worked with professional athletes, and I have worked with tens of thousands of moms just like you, stay-at-home moms, working moms, and for the last 7 or 8 years or so, I've really dedicated myself to helping pregnant women, because I feel such a desire to help them, because people talk so negatively about pregnancy, and it's such an amazing, wonderful gift that we get, and I know that you can enjoy it, and I want you to. So that's really what I've been focused on the last few years. I'm also the creator of the Fit Mom to Be workout program and the MMF pregnancy diet plan, which I am so proud to say are two of the most sold online pregnancy programs right now. So yeah, it's really cool. I've been featured all over the place, on TV at pretty much every local news station, and also national TV, the Better Living Channel, and Lifetime, and a lot of times in those places talking about to pregnant women. So I really do consider myself to be an expert in helping women have a super healthy, fit, fabulous, comfortable, enjoyable pregnancy, and being able to lose their weight super fast post-pregnancy and not have to deal with the whole postpartum depression. So today I am going to talk to you about this one thing that I made sure to work on during my pregnancy so that I wouldn't get those cravings and I wouldn't give in to them, because I didn't want to gain weight. Because you don't want to gain weight, right? You don't want to gain a ton of weight, because number one, you'll be miserable. It's 40 weeks. And if you gain a ton of weight, you'll just be uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to sit down, it's uncomfortable to get up, it's uncomfortable to sleep. You get aches and pains all over the place because of the excess weight. It prevents you from doing so much that you would normally be able to do easier if you didn't gain so much weight. It also makes labor and delivery so much harder when you're overweight. And it also, this is huge, it really makes it so hard to lose your postpartum weight. And guys, or ladies, a lot of women who end up having postpartum depression, even though it's totally a hormonal thing, and we pretty much all have it, it's just at different levels, but sometimes women who have really bad postpartum depression is because not only are you sleep deprived and hormonal, but you feel terrible about yourself because now you finally, after 9 months of feeling huge, you still feel huge and you still feel huge, and you go places and people are like, oh, how far along are you? And you're like, biatch, I just had my baby. And it's terrible, and it just makes the postpartum depression way worse. So there's so many benefits to not gaining a ton of weight. I'm not saying you shouldn't gain weight, you should totally gain weight, but 20 to 35 pounds is super healthy. You will have a great pregnancy, you'll feel comfortable, you'll have a great delivery and lose your baby weight fast and not have to deal with postpartum depression. Okay, sound good to you? Okay, so now, me being a fitness and health expert for so many years and really having a handle on diet and nutrition, I knew that even when not pregnant, that one of the main things that gave me cravings, or gave anybody cravings, is having low blood sugar. So when you have, now I'm sorry to get a little scientific, it's not too scientific, but just hear me out for a moment because this is important, because I feel like if you really get this, then you'll really make the effort to apply this so that you don't get the cravings. So I need you to buy into this whole thing, okay? So just give me a minute. When you have low blood sugar, your body, your insulin level is low, and your body is literally screaming for sugar. It's like, give me sugar, give me now. Your body is in a state of stress. Inside your body, it's like in a state of stress, and it's going, give me sugar, or I'm gonna pass out. That's what's happening inside your body, okay? So that's why you want sugar. That's why you want the chocolate. That's why you want the cookies. That's why you want the ice cream. That's why you, when you're like starving, you don't want like a piece of chicken breast. No, you want something sweet. You have low blood sugar. It's not that like, oh, you have like a sweet tooth. Oh, oh my gosh, you just were like, blessed with this like sweet craving. No. It's that's what physiologically is happening in your body. Your body's saying sugar. So at that point, it's really hard to have willpower and make a good choice. Now, when do you get low blood sugar, Michelle? Well, when too many hours go by without eating. If more than 2 hours, for a non-pregnant woman, it's 2 to 4 hours. So sometimes when you're not pregnant, you could go 4 hours without like blood sugar really dropping. But for us pregnant women whose bodies are working more than 4,000 times that of a non-pregnant woman rock climbing. Did you know that? That's insane. That's how hard your body's working. So imagine you burn through your food like that. So if 2 hours, more than 2 hours or so go by and you haven't eaten, you have low blood sugar. At that point, number one, you feel sick, because a lot of morning sickness and this nausea feeling comes when our stomachs are empty. Okay, so you could prevent yourself from feeling sick, nauseous, dizzy, and bad and fatigued if you just eat every few hours. And also, you're gonna be preventing yourself from having those cravings of sugar, of sweets, that are making you eat all those bad things, that are making the pounds pile on and super quick. Don't let that happen. Listen, I decided I was going to do everything I possibly could to have a healthy pregnancy, to feel good, to not be that like, boring, complaining pregnant girl that you see all over the place, or you probably have friends that are like that, or maybe you even feel like that right now, but it doesn't have to be like that. So, I made a choice because I was freaked out about seeing all my friends be so miserable during their pregnancy and look so terrible and have problems with their husbands and their friends. So I decided not to do that. So I really focused on making the best choices with my food and making sure I always had, you know, food available and healthy snacks and getting the right combinations of food so that I wouldn't get low blood sugar, so that I would always have food available and not get hungry, so that I wouldn't feel sick and then be in a bad mood and then crave bad food and then pile on the weight. And that's why I created my pregnancy diet plan, because after 2 pregnancies of really getting a handle of what the right combinations were and how to prepare my food and have it beforehand, and enjoying my food, because you want comfort food, right? You want to eat yummy food when you're pregnant and feel comforted. I was able to figure all that out during my 2 pregnancies, and that's why I came up with my pregnancy diet plan. And I really got a handle on that. And of course, exercise is one of the main reasons why I only gained 20 pounds. I didn't say I ate perfect, but I was able to control cravings just with my diet. And listen, I know that you're probably sitting there going, oh, well, that's you because you've been a, fitness professional for, 20 years. No. And you know why I can tell you that here, like with pure confidence, is because I told you I've been focused on pregnant women just like you for the last 7 years. And I've tested my diet plan with these women, and it gave them the same results. So it's not just me. It can be you too. You just need a plan. You just need to make sure you never let yourself get hungry. You cannot allow more than 2.5 hours go by without you eating something. I'm not saying you have to have this huge meal, but make sure if you leave your house for work or for school or to run errands, to get in your purse or in your bag or whatever you use, pack some healthy snacks. I give you tons of those in my pregnancy diet plan. Tons of like easy snacks, or tons of baked snacks that you can make beforehand, and just meals that help you feel full and comforted, but that are super healthy and will give you energy so you don't feel fatigued. Look online, browse around, invest a little bit of time into your health. This is the most important time of your life. You want to do the best that you possibly can for your baby and for you. You'll enjoy pregnancy so much more if you can be healthier and fit during your pregnancy. So I hope that you will take. I hope that you will take this tip. That you will really focus on maybe spending a little more time in the kitchen, on maybe going to the grocery store and stocking up on some good healthy options, some good healthy snacks that you can take with you to work or to school or when you're out in the run, because it will make a huge difference. Not only will you gain less weight, prevent stretch marks, get more cellulite, lose your baby weight much faster, but you'll have more energy and you won't feel so fatigued. I promise you. I've worked with tens of thousands of pregnant women just like you, and all these things I'm telling you, I've tested on them and me, and they work. You will feel less sick, less nauseous, more energetic, gain less weight, feel more comfortable. It matters. It makes a huge difference. So will you please go to the grocery store and stock up on some stuff so that you can have at home and take with you everywhere you go, and never let more than 2, max 3 hours go by. Your thing is, if you get hungry, you're screwed. Sorry. Don't let yourself get hungry. Eat before you get hungry. I promise you, you'll feel better. Okay? Will you make me that promise? It'll make a huge difference. I want you to feel better. I want you to enjoy pregnancy. It can be a really awesome experience. So, if by any chance you are not sure, you're like, Michelle, I get it. Okay, I need to eat, but like I don't have time. I don't have time to plan what to eat. I don't even know what the best combinations are, or what the right nutrients are for me and my baby during pregnancy. Just do it for me. I can. So in this video post, there are 2 links. One is to my pregnancy diet plan, where I give you pretty much a meal plan for your entire pregnancy. Recipes, easy snacks, baked snacks, the best combinations of meals and recipes that are easy to make, that even if you have kids at home, they'll like, your husband will like them. You won't have to be making different meals for everyone, but you'll really be able to take control of those cravings and feel more energized and gain less weight, because God knows how much we fear those stretch marks and more cellulite and never being able to get our bodies back. It's not worth it. When you can go through pregnancy and lose your weight like that if you're just proactive about it now. So that link is here in this post, and also I do have a pregnancy workout program, and if you wanted to check that out, feel free to check out that link. I hope you're exercising already, but if you're not, you may want to check that out if you feel like you need some encouragement, some guidance, and just feel good that you have something safe to follow and someone to hold you accountable. So if you don't have that, you can check that out too, but please, if you're not sure how you should be eating and what you should be eating, just check it out. Okay, because I want you to have a good pregnancy, and I don't want you to gain a ton of weight. I want you to have a fast delivery, and I want you to lose your baby weight super fast, and I don't want you to end up with postpartum depression. Okay, will you do that? Will you do that for me? All right. If there's anything else that you would like for me to talk about pregnancy, I'm happy to do so. Will you just put a comment here in this video and let me know? I will be coming on 2 or 3 times a week on Facebook Live, and just talking about, stuff that will help you with your pregnancy. So if there's any specific topic you want to talk about, you also can feel free whenever you see me live. You can feel free to jump on and ask me questions. So if you are watching this video, maybe the replay, just make sure that you click on my page on the notifications, and make sure that you set it to notify you when I'm on, when I post videos or when I'm live. That way we can chat. You can ask me questions and I can answer them right then and there. Okay? Mwah. I hope you have an awesome day, and I hope that you feel encouraged and inspired and motivated to eat a little healthier, eat every few hours, and feel better during your pregnancy. Okay? I'll talk to you soon.